Hello everybody, welcome back to my pink and yellow springcore island Sunblossom. We just finished building up our resident services here, and the last time you saw me, things may have looked slightly different. If you continue to the right here, you'll see that there's a lot of terraforming going on here. I did record all of this, and I was thinking about editing it into a long play if anyone would want to see that. But I also changed this here and decided to make it straight, and I took out the incline and made it go out to the back of the island. I was looking at the map and I really liked how my entrance waterscaping looks, and I really wanted that in a bunch of other places. So I actually want to add on a little bit more terraforming than what I already did. I debated for so long trying to figure out what I was going to put in this new terraforming. I knew it was going to be houses, but I didn't know whose. And this one all the way at the top of the cliff is actually going to be mine. But in this whole area, I want more waterscaping. So I'm thinking about taking the waterfall here and just continuing it down to like right here. And then there'll be a waterfall right here. And then it'll go something like this. And then at this part here, there will be a little pond, and I might put a little waterfall here as well. That's the very first thing I want to do before I get building, decorating. I feel like I need to get this in. You know, it may be smart to move the houses in and the incline first, but I do know that I do want to move my house over this way more because of the waterfall. Like, this is really close. Maybe I'll mark that out now. I think I might put it like, no, that's two. I'll move it over one more so I can at least put a tree there. I hope that's enough. We'll see. But because there's an incline there, I think I need to start this like right here and then make it go out. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this. I will make a jumping path. I'm definitely not going to be putting a bridge in here. I don't even know if I'm going to make this river wide enough to even like make a jumping path. It might just be like a really skinny river, which I'm also totally okay with. I think that will look pretty cute. I really hope this turns out good. I'll be really sad if I end up hating the way it looks. And then we got our double waterfall there. Now let's kind of start rounding out these corners here and hope that it looks all right. Oh, that might annoy me. No. Oh, I hate when that happens. Water terraforming can be so annoying sometimes. No. Oh, especially when that happens and it just like undoes all of your work. That's the actual worst. I really hope they'll let me put in the incline there. I think I may do something like that. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of vibing with this. I feel like I might need to take this in a little bit too. Oh, okay, maybe that was too much. Okay, yeah, I think that's as good as I'm gonna make it there. All right, now down here, I'm going to make a pond. So I think I'm going to start with the pond and then carry the waterfall in. I don't want this to be like a huge pond. Like it's gonna be fairly small. Just enough to get like the point across that it's a pond. Yeah, I think just something kind of small like this would work perfectly. I would leave a little grass patch inside the pond, but I feel like it's just a little bit too small for that. But I'm definitely going to be doing that in another area. That's another thing I want to bring up. I originally had an idea for all of my villagers and like who their houses were going to be built next to and what type of theme I was going to have their area be. But I'm going to have to move this house over one, right? Will I? Oh, that might be too close to the river. We'll see what I can do about that. But I recently just looked at like all of their house exteriors, and I've kind of come to the decision that I'm going to change around who people's partners are a little bit and their like, I guess, roles on the island. Also, this looks so cute. I'm so happy with this. Oh, I forgot. I have to make a little waterfall here too. Okay. But one thing I know I was originally going to do was put Fauna and Eric together and make them have a little farm. But I've actually decided that they're going to be, I guess, partnered with someone else. So I think it's going to be now Fauna and Maple. And then, I think I put Eric with Molly because they both have that log cabin type feel. Oh my, this is so cute though. I love this. Let's open up the map. Okay, yeah. So it was originally going to be Eric and Fauna, but now I'm doing Eric and Molly, and then Maple and Fauna, I think, are gonna have like a little coffee shop. Goldie and Cookie, of course, are gonna be together, and they're actually the two houses right below me. That's where they're gonna go. Mary is actually gonna go right where I'm standing. And then of course, my house is gonna be up there. But I'm gonna have Eric and Molly now be a pond. I knew I wanted Molly to live at the pond because she's a duck and I wanted to make a duck pond. But I was originally gonna have Lily be there. I don't have Lily on the island yet. Then I looked at Molly's house and it was so similar to Eric and I was like, okay, I probably should put them together. And I was like, okay, well, wait, then who am I gonna pair up next? And it's going to be actually Puddles instead of Lily. I was going back and forth. I chose Lily and now I'm going back to Puddles. It's gonna be Puddles and Melba. I'm gonna have them have a little house on like the beach kind of. That's gonna be in like the lower right area of my island. Because their houses just give like tropical because they have the like thatch straw roof. So I think it would be really good for them to go together. I also forgot to look at this on the map, but the new river looks really, really good. I'm glad to see a little bit more water terraforming in that spot. I definitely want a lot of water terraforming for sure. But I think that today I want to work on my house area. And I don't know why I came all the way up there without my storage shed. I should probably go get that. I really hope that jumping like this to get to my house isn't going to get annoying. It might, but you know what? I'm doing it for the aesthetic, so it's fine. I'm going to pretend that it won't bother me. I should get an incline in here though. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get an incline and I'm going to get my house and I'm going to move them both in and then we'll time skip to the next day and they'll both be in and then we can really start to get like a feel of the land. Oh, thank goodness. I've been trying to get Nooks to upgrade for so long. And like, I think the requirement was like spend or sell 200,000 bells and like be active for 30 days. I've sold a lot more than 200,000. Whoa, look at this. My house is here. So cute. Anyways, here we go. I love that the incline fit in here perfectly. I ended up putting my house on the very corner here, or I guess the very edge, just so I have more space out in front of it. And then also I'm going to be lining all of this with fencing anyways. So I was never going to put anything behind it. So might as well take up the space and use it here instead. So right away, honestly, I'm just going to start by putting the fence up, quote unquote, behind my house. Oh, it kind of has that little gap. I don't care though. It'll be fine. There. Okay, wonderful. Now tree, wonderful. And then bush here, probably. Yeah, 100%. Where else can I put a tree? I can put a tree right here. Oh, can I get a bush in here? Yes, I can. I want a bush there. And then I think I'm going to put a tree here. Should I also line this with the fencing? I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna leave the fencing open here. Maybe I could put 2 trees. Maybe I can do like one there. I can put the other one right there. That could be good. Maybe I can put a cedar tree right here. I think that could be fun. Let's try it. Let's put a regular tree there. And then I have to go in and get a cedar tree. Okay, beautiful. Love, love, love that. Okay, yeah, those are gonna be the only trees. Okay, I think that's good for now. I think I need to start getting the furniture. I've gotten a few items, but I think I need to get a path in here first. I kind of want to use the daisy path. I haven't used it yet, and this is going to be a very pink build. So I feel like having the grass with the yellow would be kind of good. The only thing I'm concerned about is that this is going to be a very skinny path, and the daisy path only has these 2 for skinny, whereas this one has 6 different ones. So I could do a lot more with little space with this path, but I think I want to try out the daisy path first. Let's just see what it'll look like. I'm going to try and get a general shape going. It does need to turn pretty quickly over this way, so let's just try and work out kind of a shape here. I think this can work. I think I can make this work. If we just gonna go with the flow here, let's see what we can come up with. I think that could work. I kind of hate it. I don't really like it. What I could do is put a bush right here. It would stop traffic going here and it might kind of block this part here because I want the jump to be right there. Do I have a bush? I don't think I have a bush. Really quick, because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna take this bush really quick and I just want to see if it helps my situation at all. It does not. Maybe I can try this here. This could work, maybe? No, what? No, not that. No, it's just that part. Like, wait, maybe this. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Hello? Duh. That makes literally the most sense ever. All right, now let's just continue this path up to my house. I think we're just gonna go with something kind of simple like that. Okay, I think this is cute. I like it. This works. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go though. Yeah, okay, so there's just a little jump right across there. Super, super cute. Okay, love it. Now I have all of the rest of this space to just kind of play around with. Okay, so I just got another idea for something that I can do in this corner. I have these new wood pathing, and this is gonna be like a little sitting area. And then I think I'm just gonna throw down a couple things. I have a rocking chair somewhere. Where is that? Here it is. Okay, there we go, little wedding chair. Put a book. Maybe I'll put the book down. I think that works, but then also like this just doesn't feel right. Maybe I do something like this. And then I'll throw the rocking chair back down here. Okay, yeah, I think that works a little bit better. But at the same time, I kind of don't like the book there anymore. I think I'm gonna put something else. I think I like the books there. I think that's cute. Okay. One thing I want to do is put this birdhouse. I want to put it right here. And the reason why is because in my Forever Island, one of the first things I crafted was a birdhouse, and it sat outside my house all the time. And so I think it just looks so cute. So I'm gonna put the birdhouse there, and there it will stay. On this side, I want to do like a very chill area. Like I want to have a blanket. I have a hammock. I also have a swinging bench. I think I might try the hammock though. Have I customized it? I did, but is there anything better that I can use? Not really. Okay, I think that's cute. What I might do, I think I need to get some flowers. I don't need to get too many, but I definitely need some flowers and some more bushes because there's things I want to decorate, but then I'm gonna like block them off, and so won't be able to get to them. But there needs to be flowers and bushes there, so I just need to go grab some so that I can get all of this actually done. Let's just go around and place just a couple of these flowers. And then I also think I'm gonna put down this little code right here. I feel like that works pretty well. At the same time, I feel like I should switch it to the brown one again. The brown just stands out more because a lot of my decorations are white. And so having a white plank under white furniture, it just like doesn't stand out as much. And also these kind of match the dark bark of the cherry trees, which I also think is pretty cute. So we'll see if I even end up using the white ones at all, but I think that's cute just like that. I do have a couple picnic things, of course. Yeah, oh my gosh, super cute. Love it. Keeping that. I do have a garden lantern, and I do want to put it right here with the little heart cherries blossom heart around it. Oh my god, I just said the same thing a bunch of times. But I really like this look. Ooh, I need to decorate here first though, which means I need to go get more bushes. I didn't grab any bushes because I ran out of space because all I did was get flowers. Okay, I got that side done. I also want to get this spot done. I'm not really going to put any decorations as in like furniture items. I'm mostly going to keep it natural because nobody's walking over here anyways. That's at least what I'm going for in this spot, is that like it can't be accessed. So I'm just gonna throw in flowers, weeds, maybe a couple fences just for fun. I think that could be cute. So let's just take that right there. Super cute. Okay. What if I block this side off with the simple fencing? I already put a bush there, so that's good. I can't see what I'm doing here. Let's get back here and throw in a flower. I also need to add in the green mums somewhere. I think I'm gonna put these right here. Do another fence right there. We'll throw in a flower that will never be seen. I forgot a wheat field. How could I? Well, now I know. I'm definitely putting a wheat field where that yellow mum that no one saw is going. Maybe, ooh, better idea. Put a bush back there. Wheat field right here. Okay, yeah, so much better. Love it. Let's fill this back in with a bush and then continue on decorating. I think right here, we're just gonna put a flower. I think it works. I don't wanna put a bush because of spacing and walking. You're probably gonna run through that. So I don't wanna put an item that you'll get hit by. Not hit by. You can run through flowers. You can't run through other objects. So I think it's good there. Same thing with this spot right here. I think right here also needs flower. Wait, we can try the lattice fencing. It might be too tall here. I think it's too tall here. I think I could fit it over there. So let's go back to the simple fencing. I think we're gonna throw it down like there and here. And then maybe I can put in another bush here. I think that could look cute. I think it needs to be a flower. Okay, cute. I like that. We gotta get this area here. I don't know what to fill with it. Let me look and see what I've still got in my inventory. I feel like this wood partition could fit like kind of snuggly there. Do I like that though? I don't know. I feel like I would rather put the wood partition right there. Actually, I think that would be a lot better. Let me try it. I think that works because then at least nothing will be over here. So we're gonna fill this with flower and a bush. Is a swinging bench too big to put right here? Oh, shut up. You're actually kidding me. Wait, this is perfect. Oh my gosh. I love that. Hold on. What if I try and get these little planks in? Okay, I like that. That's cute. What if I put some cherry blossom like petals right here, but like the fake ones like that? I think that's cute. I do want to put something underneath here, and I think it needs to be the wood coat again. What if I put the little book down? I feel like the swinging bench may go on top of the book though, and that could look weird. It's not the worst thing ever. It could definitely be better. What if I put the book code here? I don't know why I want the book code so bad, but I do. So it's getting included. I think I need to put something here, but I don't know what. No, I think it's fine. I can leave some space empty. I'm just gonna put down these right here and it'll look fine. I think it'll be all right. Let's just throw down the swinging bench again. Okay, wonderful. Love it. I definitely need some flowers in this area though, because I don't really have many. Okay. I think that's cute. All right, I like it. Now we've just got this little area and I'm not doing anything too crazy at all. I really think it's just gonna be, like I'll put a bush here, of course. And I think I'll try and do a similar thing that I did back there. And I'll put, instead of a flower though, I am gonna put a bush. And then I'll line this here with flowers. Okay, love that. Oh my gosh, so cute. Are you kidding me? I want to see if I can get a good angle of it with the camera. Wait, oh my gosh, this is so cute. What? I love this. Please let me jump. Oh, my jumping thing is right here. Oh, it's not gonna let me jump right now. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. I feel like this build really just screams me. Like if I were an Animal Crossing build. I feel like it would be this entire island, honestly. I feel like this entire island is just so me. But to get ready for Mary's plot, which we will do probably in the next episode, I am gonna get her house in. I'm gonna get this incline in here. And then I also want to decorate this part here and also all back here. And then I also want to get that side to the right a little bit. I think that would be good just because I don't know when I'm gonna start or I guess continue to the bottom there going through out to the back, but I'd like to just get it a little bit more situated. So that's what we're gonna do now before we end the episode. So once again, it is back to resident services. Hello, Goldie. I love you so much. All right, I've got both the incline and Mary's house in construction right now. So I'm just gonna get this little right side cliff filled out. We're gonna start, of course, by adding our lantern. I'm not gonna add a lantern on both sides, kind of like why I did it up there, because it would just get in the way of the path going left. So we're just gonna keep it with one on the side. And then if I put a bush right on the end and a flower right here, that's cute for there. And now I should have picked up more flowers and bushes. I'm gonna go do that quick so I can fill out this side. I've gotten a couple things, so we're just gonna start off. I have the lattice fencing and I want to use it, so I'm gonna put it right there. We'll decorate the back after, but I just want to get this in first. I think that'll be the only place that I put this lattice fencing. I don't foresee myself putting it anywhere else. But I do want to add in the vines. As you guys know, if you've watched my last couple videos, you know that I've been loving these vines. I think they look so cute on corners like that. I've just been obsessed. I love it. I do have this bird bath. I think it could be cute in that little corner right there. I think I could throw in a wheat field. And then maybe let's put in a weed as well. I want to throw down the cherry blossom leaves just really quick and then put the wheat field back down. I kind of wish you were able to pick up and drag wheat fields. I understand why we don't, but it would be kind of nice if we could. I think that looks cute. Let's fill in the rest of this here. Okay, very beautiful on that side. I love that. We do, however, need to get around to the back. So I have to go all the way over here, which is no big deal because like I said, no one's ever gonna walk here. So it's not like it's an inconvenience that I can't reach it easily, but we're pretty much just gonna fill this in with flowers, bushes, wheat fields, weeds, the usual. I think that's good right there. Let's fill in this little tiny corner here and then we will be done with today's build. And I think just for funsies, I'm throwing a lattice fencing there, and then I'll cap it off with a bush. Super cute. Okay, yeah, I like that a lot. That's so cute. All right, and now let's take a look at what we've built today. The first area we built up is my house area, and it has a cute little sitting area with some books, a hammock, a picnic area, and of course a swinging bench. Then of course we have the other side too. That's really just a natural area, but serves its purpose really well. Then of course we decorated the left side cliff to look natural. I cannot wait to continue building on this island and to get Mary's house and Cookie and Goldie's house done. It'll be so pretty and I cannot wait for you all to see it. So I'll catch up with you all in the next one. Bye!